So my name is Drian Juarez, and let's see, I do a lot of advocacy in the community. I work for a large nonprofit, the Gay and Lesbian Center. I'm a program manager there. I manage the Transgender Economic Empowerment Project, which is an employment program for trans people. I also sit on the board of Gender Justice LA currently. I'm the board president there. And I'm the co-chair of the West Hollywood Transgender Advisory Board. And I attend meetings for the Transgender Service Provider Network. And I'm also part of the Transgender Leadership Council that was started by the Transgender Law Center. I think they're all working at different levels to address a lot of the barriers that prevent transgender people from living lives where their basic needs are met, like having a job, like being able to go throughout your day without fear of being hurt or beat up or discriminated against. So just basically creating a world where trans people can thrive and live and be happy. And unfortunately, we're not in a place where trans people can do that. There's a lot of barriers in terms of our legal rights, in terms of politically how we're being recognized or not, in terms of the protections that we have that keep us safe. And so unfortunately there's a lot of barriers that exist. And so there's a lot of different groups doing different work to help address those things. And so I think the energy that I'm trying to project is healing. When I really think about it, the work that I do is about healing. You know, it's about healing people so that they can go out into the world and feel proud about who they are. Sometimes that's through providing services, like being able to say, you know, here's a resume workshop that you can attend, and, you know, you can go there and not be afraid that you'll be outed or picked on or the wrong pronoun will be used. And sometimes it's about sitting with people and having conversations and them being able to see that regardless of the difficulties that they're experiencing, that here's somebody sitting across from them who had a similar experience and who's doing better now. And so it shows them that things do get better, and regardless of what you're going through now, you never know how that might be an opportunity to learn and be stronger and then be able to succeed because you needed that lesson in your life. And it's hard to say that to people who are, you know, about to get evicted or dealing with homelessness. But ultimately I think it's about hopefully inspiring some hope in their lives, and that they leave my office feeling healed in some way. And so ultimately I think that's what I do, with the goal of having trans people thrive and be able to get on a bus and go to work and live a quote-unquote normal life without being harassed or discriminated or feeling excluded in any way. I think I know what that's like. As a child, I felt very much excluded and not a part of things, and so I know how horrible that can be. And so I think ultimately that's the pain that I'm healing within myself with this work, so it kind of helps my community and it helps me too. Let's see, for the community in general, it would be, you know, just like marriage equality is being passed in so many states and is so successful. I would love to see more employment protection for trans people, and more federal protection so it's across all the states. Unfortunately, there's so many states where trans people can be fired simply for being trans or wanting to transition. And so, a lot of the clients that I see who are homeless on the street our clients from states where they can't change their name, where it's hostile to be trans. So I would love to see more legislation that protects trans people in all states. Well, I guess for me, I feel like nothing is coincidental in life. And when I think about everything that's happened, I really do see its purpose in how I grew or what I learned and how that's valuable for me today. And so when I think about it, and the motif that seems to have come out is healing. And so for me, if this project helps the community to heal and through that be able to then just live a full life, then I would be happy.